Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I just got back from Battle of Bourbon. Live, RCW Indiana Revolution Championship Wrestling brought to you another great show live at the Bourbon Park Pavilion in beautiful Bourbon, Indiana. June 15th, 2013 was a great night. June 22nd, 2013 is our next show at the Plymouth Family Taekwondo Dojo. Hopefully this video will entice you to go check out that show. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of all the matches and my opinions on the matches. First up, though, we had a contract signing. The Duke of RCW, John Rose, brought out the number one contenders for the Tag Team Championship, Brutus Dylan and Big Russ Jones, and he brought out one half of the RCW Tag Team Champions and Big Daddy Dean. Osiris was unable to attend this event due to issues. So, Big Daddy Dean was signing the contract, and he was attacked by Big Russ Jones and Brutus Dylan, and they actually refused to sign at that moment. So this set up for, this huge feud that's been going on for months and months and months. Would something happen later in the evening? You'll have to watch the rest of the video and find out. We actually had a series of 3 tag team matches. The winners of those tag team matches would go on into a 6-man ladder match in the main event of the evening to crown the new U.S. champion. Super Diva was forced due to personal reasons to give up the U.S. title, and the winner of this match would become the new U.S. title champion. So our opening match was the Nerd Alex Race and his tag team partner for the evening, Fighting Irish, taking on Big Russ Jones and Brutus Dylan. We had an interesting matchup nonetheless. We have Fighting Irish, who's a big fan favorite, and the new Attitude, the Nerd Alex Race. They put up a good fight. Unfortunately, an established team like Big Russ Jones and Brutus Dylan were too much for this brand new team, and they made it into the final ladder match of the evening. It was a good match, a lot of back and forth action. These are 4 of the biggest guys on the RCW roster, so it's always interesting seeing 4 big guys put it all on the line. Unfortunately, the Nerd, Alex Race, and Fighting Irish tonight was not their night, but you never know. Could always happen for the next show. Our next tag team contest was Hardcore Harry and Big Daddy Dean taking on the team of Jack Thriller and Jack Verville. These guys are 4 veterans in the business. Don't let age fool you. These guys have been wrestling since early teens, and they put it all out there. What a great fun matchup this was. We had Big Daddy Dean teasing his classic run the ropes over and jump over. He didn't do it this time, but Jack Verville and Jack Thriller, they're one heck of a tag team, and matching outfits tonight, and there's a lot of good moments here and there. Unfortunately, Big Russ Jones and Big Daddy Dean decided to poke their little heads in, and they helped secure the win for the 2 Jacks, who went on to the ladder match. Then we had Officer Roderick Strong teaming up for the evening with Denzel Bishop to take on Nick Cutler and Kevin Storm. These were all brand new teams, so it was a very interesting dynamic. These are 4 pretty much what you call bad guys, but it's hard to root against 4 really talented wrestlers. These guys did a heck of a job. A lot of aerial maneuvers here and there, and these guys are just, it's very. Nick Cutler's been wrestling for years and years, and he's a veteran. He knows what he's doing in and out the ring. Denzel Bishop is a newcomer to the business, and he's grasping at, what he can, and he is getting there every single time. He's stealing the show every night. We've got Kevin Storm, who's been there for a while, and he's definitely making a name for his own in RCW. And of course, Officer Roderick Streak. You know him, you love him, you may even hate him, but he tries his best every single match, and he puts on a heck of a show. So we had the team of Roderick Strong and Denzel Bishop winning the match and making themselves the final participants in the six-man ladder match. At this time, though, J.B. Blackwell decided to come out and take us to intermission. When we came back from intermission, we had Louis Linden and June Hotto in one of the best matches I've ever seen in person. These guys have an amazing aerial set. They can do mat-based catch-as-catch-can. I mean, you name it, these guys can do it, and they certainly did do it. This was a 20-minute draw. Unfortunately, 20 minutes wasn't enough to secure the win. There was a dragon sleeper at the end from Louis Linden. He almost got the win. They shook hands at the end of the match, and I would love to see a best of series from these guys. Words can't describe how awesome this match was. You should really check it out. I'm sure it'll be available at the June 22nd, 2013 show on DVD. So check out that match. What a fantastic match. All the RCW superstars put on a heck of a show, and this was a spectacular match. Then we had Jimmy Jacobs, who you know, of course, from Ring of Honor. You know from WWE days. He was on Velocity a lot. You know who Jimmy Jacobs is. He's the Zombie Princess. Taking on Rough Crossing. Very, very interesting, brutal matchup here. I swear, I've never seen I've never seen the ferocity and the pure hate out of Jimmy Jacobs until recently in the last few months. He's got this epic spike that he loves to use. You've seen him use it on Jake Oman. You've seen him use it on Mark Mandy. You've seen him use it on a litany of RCW superstars. And today, he used it on Rough Crossing. Unfortunately for Mr. Jacobs, Rough was able to secure the win. Really, really great matchup. These guys are two phenomenal RCW superstars. It's great to know, these guys who run the gamut all throughout the Midwest and the country, and the world, in fact. And they're two great superstars, and they made a spectacular co-main event of the evening. That brings me to the main event of the evening, which J.B. Blackwell came out and he surprised us. It wasn't just a six-man match. He thought Jung Hado and Louis Linden did such a good job that he actually added them both into the ladder match and making it an eight-man ladder match. So to reiterate, we had Jung Hado, we had Louis Linden, we had Jack Thriller, Jack Verville, Big Russ Jones, effing brutal, Brutus Dylan, and, of course, we had Denzel Bishop and Officer Roderick Streak. This match, there's turmoil every which way. It's hard enough in a tag team match to keep your eyes on everything, let alone 8 men. This is, as far as I know, the first ever 8-man ladder match in history. We had 5 or 6 ladders strewn throughout the building. This match was a brutal, brutal match, to say the least. Denzel Bishop, congratulations, you are the new U.S. champ. Lots of great moments happened in this match. I don't want to spoil too much of it. Something you need to see. If you weren't able to make it live in Bourbon, well, the DVD will be available at the next show. But, if you want to see a running back flip, if you want to see a power bomb off of top of a ladder, if you want to see send on. I mean, this is what you need to see. You need to see this match. What a great matchup! Congratulations to Denzel Bishop. You love him, you may hate him, but you gotta respect him. He's doing it, and doing it. So, really, really high quality matches here. A lot of fun, a lot of terror. Jimmy Jacobs with that knife chasing Rough Crossing all across the building. Rough Crossing coming right back with the steel chair. Spike versus chair. Who's gonna win? Check out the DVD. Remember to check out Twitter and Facebook, RCW Indiana or Revolution Championship Wrestling, both available for you. I really appreciate you all watching my videos. I really hope you share it and leave a comment, and I'll comment back, and I will subscribe to you, subscribe to me, and I will see you at the next show, which is June 22nd, 2013, live at the Plymouth Family Taekwondo Dojo, 7 p.m. bell time. Be there. Hope to see you at the show. Come up to me, shake my hand, let me know you like my YouTube channel, and yeah, let's have some fun and let's watch some wrestling.